Hey there, this is Sean. If you are looking for a strategy to actually grow your coaching business to 10, 20, 30K per month and beyond, then this video is for you. I have tried every method out there for the last 10 years, me trying to grow my own coaching business. I've tried creating content, cold DMing strangers, VSLs, webinars, workshops, Facebook group funnels. I mean, literally every method out there I've tried to use to grow my coaching business, and basically nothing worked. Everything failed. I lost money. I lost time. I wasted 10 years of my life. And this system that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video basically took me from zero to $20,000 my first month. And I literally was living at my parents' house at the time when this happened. So, had no experience. First month doing this, I didn't even know what I was doing. I still made $20,000. And so, this system has changed my life. I now have my dream apartment, my dream car, and I'm living my dream life. I wake up when I want to wake up. I have complete time freedom, and I work with just a handful of clients and really just kind of help them get awesome results. And that's pretty much my day. I just jump on some calls here and there, and that's it. So pretty awesome lifestyle. If you're looking for a better way and you've tried some stuff, or maybe you haven't tried anything at all and you just don't know how to get started, I guarantee you, and I'm very confident on this is probably your most realistic shot at making 10, 20, 30K per month because, again, I've tried every method out there for you and nothing worked, but this system actually did. And not only did it work, it crushed my first month. And it's also crushed for my clients as well, but I'll talk about that in a second. So real quick, just want to show you my Stripe dashboard. These are the numbers that we did for the month of January to February. We did $34,000 in cash collected. That's not all of it. So we actually collected more than that because some of the clients, they won't pay you all up front. They'll pay you in payments. But in a nutshell, we did $34,000. Now, I will say this is not my best month. This is not my worst month. And I'll just kind of tell you where we're at in terms of revenue level. Our worst months are at $20,000. So a bad month for me would be about 20K. Our good months are around $40,000. So we're kind of like in that range. That's kind of like where we're at revenue wise. I do want to shoot for more at some point, but right now at 28 years old, that kind of money like gives me complete freedom. I don't really need to make much more than that. So, and I don't really work that much, which I love. So, yeah, if you're looking to find a system that can actually do that for you, then you're in the right place. So, I want to just show you the numbers of like what actually got me to this revenue number. So, ultimately, we did it through running ads. So I teach myself, or I guess I learned myself how to run ads, and I teach my clients how to run ads. Now, it's a very specific strategy, and it's very simple, and it gives you complete time freedom. So I spend $200 a day on ads, and for the month of January 15th to February 15th, we did 179 leads. So we had 179 conversations, and out of those 179 conversations, it was about $27 per lead. We spent $5,000 for the total month of running these ads, and that collected us $34,000 cash collected. And again, we collected more than this, but this is just what we collected up front. So $5,000 in ad spend collected us $34,000 in cash. So if you have a system that can do this for you, where you spend $1 on Facebook ads and you can get 3, 4, 5, even $10 back, this is how you get rich. I mean, there's people that are doing this. They're making 100, 200, 300K per month. And it's because ads are predictable and scalable. You spend a little bit of money to get in front of your dream clients. And as long as you're good at selling, you can close them and make a ton of money very, very quickly. Again, I went from zero to $20,000 in a single month with this system. And I've never seen anything else like that. I've never seen another method that could do this. Now, the way we were able to do that is because the leads that we got, those 179 leads, right? The $5,000 in ad spend generated us sales calls on our calendar, right? So if we look at the month from January to February, we booked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I might have counted this wrong. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 calls. So $5,000 in ad spend generated us 30 calls. Okay. Now, if you're decent at selling, you're kind of bad, right? You're not that good at selling, but you're decent. You would be closing 20% of those calls. If you close 20% of those calls, you'd get 6 new clients for the month, for the whole month. So 6 clients a month, right? If you're charging 3K, you just made $18,000 for the month. right? And so that's how we're able to do it. We're generating sales calls on our calendar, and a certain percentage of them are signing up with me and working with me. And so that's how we do these numbers. And so all we do is we just book lots of calls on your calendar with potential clients that are looking for the problem that you can help them solve, right? These people are raising their hand, they're reaching out to you, they want your help, and they want to find out more about your offer. And as long as you're good at selling, which we train our clients on how to sell, how to take these calls, all that stuff, then you can make a ton of money very, very quickly. And so that's how we're able to do it. And so that's literally my entire system. Now, let me show you my profile. It's really, really simple. I only have maybe 12 pieces of content. And the reason why is because I teach what I preach, which is I teach people how to run ads. Because I don't get clients from creating content. I get clients from running ads. Right? There's a lot of people out there in this space that are teaching one thing and then doing another. They're teaching you to create content and build a following, yet they're running ads, and that's how they get their clients. I just teach what I preach, which is I run ads, and that's how I get my clients. And I teach my clients to do the exact same thing as well. So again, I don't spend hours a day creating content. I don't do any of that. I literally don't post any content. My profile is bare bones. All I do is I just run ads, which gets me followers and gets me conversations. That's it. And yeah. And so that's the power of running ads. If you have ads that are targeted, hyper-targeted to your dream clients that are looking for the solution to the problem that you can help solve, right? And you have the messaging dialed in, you have your ad dialed in, and you have a system behind that to convert those clients, you can make a ton of money very, very quickly. That's why I say this is the most realistic path for you to make 10, 20, 30K per month. It is fast, it is simple, and in my opinion, it's the easiest thing I've ever seen. I've tried everything. Everything was hard. Everything was complicated. This was simple, and this was easy. And so, yeah, this works for me, but obviously I want to show you that this works for my clients as well. So if you go to my profile, again, Sean.screen, right, with the Meta Verified badge, there's 2 highlight reels, okay? And I have hundreds of client testimonials in here. I have got videos of my clients telling me their results, telling me their experience, working with me. I've got screenshots of people messaging me, telling me, hey, man, I booked these calls. Hey, I got my 5th client. Hey, I collected $3,000 on this call, whatever. All those testimonials, all those results are all in here. So I highly recommend you take some time to check these out if you're serious.
I believe the first 2 weeks of running those ads I had $10,000 worth of business.
Okay, so this is Adam, one of my first few clients. Again, I have tons of videos like this. You can watch them at your own time. But this is Adam. He started with zero experience. When he first started working with me, he was working a construction sales job. He was a pastor, just kind of coaching people for free. And he knew he had a passion for helping men. And we helped him create an offer. Again, he had no idea what his offer was going to be. I helped him create an offer around married men, saving their marriage from divorce. Okay, I helped him run ads. I helped him teach him how to sell. And he went from zero, no experience, to making $10,000 his first month. The second month he made $20K. Okay.
Right there.
Wow. So you've just roughly how much you've collected total that first 2 month period?
In that first 2 months, it was probably close to about $20,000.
Okay, so now he's doing this full time, being a coach, helping people, and again, he started with zero experience. So if you're wondering if you can do this, like if you're actually able to be a coach full time and make 10, 20, 30K per month, you absolutely can. Okay. And I'm not that smart. I am not that special. Like I just was obsessed. I spent 10 years of my life trying to figure this out so that you don't have to, right? The whole point of hiring someone is to take someone who is already where you are at, where you want to be, and learn what they're doing to get there. That's exactly what I do for my clients. I teach them how to do this. I basically just download the 10 years of experience that I've learned from trial and error and just put that into your brain and teach you how to do this at scale, right? Ads are not that complicated when you have the right information. I just give you all the right information. So ultimately, again,
I just closed 2 more.
This is Preeti. She made $9,000 in the first month of us running the system. Again, she had zero experience. She was working a corporate job. She didn't have an offer in place. She had no idea how to run ads. She had no experience. And I helped her make I believe it was $8,100, a little less than $9,000 in her first month doing this, okay? So again, anyone can do this. As long as you have a will, you're passionate about something, you're good at something, and you want to teach it to other people, okay?
Paid a couple of weeks, you've been in the program, like what's the experience been? What's the results? How many clients have you gotten? Obviously, tell me the payments.
Definitely.
This is Joe. He made $7,000 in the first month. I remember literally after we got his ads up and running, an hour later after his ads got up and running, he booked his first sales call with a potential client, okay? So imagine what we could do for you, right? If we could book 30 calls on your calendar a month with potential clients who are looking for the solution that you provide, right? They're looking for it and they want to find out more about your offer. They want to find out more about you and your program, right? Imagine what that could do for you in your business, right? We generate you leads. These are your dream clients. We get you on calls with these people who are serious and committed that want to find out more about your program. That's what we do for our clients at scale. And we actually guarantee these results, okay? We guarantee that we will book calls on your calendar in the first 30 days of us running your ads, okay? So in the first month, if we don't do that, we give you all your money back. The reason why I do that, I have a bold guarantee, is because our system actually works. It's crazy, right? Like, the system actually works. It's changed my life. It's changing my clients' lives. It's just how good you get on the phone. That's it. And so the only requirement is that you're willing to jump on Zoom calls and talk to people. If you can do that, I can make you a ton of money and I can change your life, okay? All you have to do is just take some Zoom calls. That's pretty much it, and I just train you on how to take those calls. And yeah.
What? Yeah.
So like you can just go through here. There's hundreds and hundreds of these, right? So this is Christina getting her second client. This is Joe hitting 10K in a month. Right, I can just go through here. This is Sarah. This is her getting her first high-ticket client. By the way, the most meaningful client you'll ever get is your first client. And my goal for you is to get you 3 clients from ads, because once you get 3 clients, your whole life changes, right? You now have confidence that you can do this. A lot of people have imposter syndrome. They're like, I don't know if I can actually do this. I don't know if I can run ads. I don't know if I can take sales calls. I don't know if I can actually be a coach. Once I get you 3 clients with ads, you just do the same thing over and over and over again. So literally, like for example, with me, when I got my first 3 clients from ads, everything took off. It's like my business went like skyrocketed. It just went straight up, because now you have confidence and conviction that you can actually do this, and you just do the same thing over and over and over again. It's the same stuff every day, right? This is Chelsea. She blew up using my process. Like, she used my system for her brick and mortar business. I usually help coaches, and she wanted to be an online coach, but she also used this for her in-person brick and mortar business, and it blew her business up. So this not only works for coaches online, but this also helps in-person businesses, which is insane. This is Amy getting her first client. This is Sarah getting another client, right? And now she sells it for $3,000 a client, right? This is her calendar, right? This is what we want to do for every one of our clients. This is what we are do for you, is we're going to book calls on her calendar with potential clients, right? This is her sending a screenshot of her calendar back to back with potential clients, wanting to find out more about your offer, wanting to find out more about the price, and just if this is actually a good fit for them. And then you close a percentage of those people at a high ticket price point, and you make a ton of money. And so, again, I can't guarantee you how many clients you're going to make in the first month. I can't guarantee that, because you were taking the calls, not me. But what I can guarantee you is the system works, and if you get good at selling on the phone, which I'll train you on, I'll take as long as I need to make you good on the phone, you can make a ton of money, and you can do this full time and be a coach. And so, yeah, I mean, ultimately, like, Sarah, like, this is just going off the top of my head, just memory. Sarah made $50,000 after 3 months of doing this. Okay? Insane, right? She started with no experience. She was working a 9-to-5 job. Now she's doing this full time. She actually has employees now. So she now has a setter. She now has a closer. She doesn't have to do much. She just has, like, the team doing all the work for her, and she's just collecting payments, right? And so you can make this as time-freeing as you want. This is Kristen getting her first client for $5,000, right? Imagine you take a 45-minute call with someone on Zoom, and you collect $5,000. That's more money than some people make in an entire month. You do that in a single day. You do it in 45 minutes. Insane.
It's just using the.
What would you have to?
Again, you can.
What would you have to say to someone who's like on the fence of working with me? After just like being like, when I first had my call with you, you were a little skeptical. You're like, I don't know, like, but you pulled the trigger. I guess, like, seeing the system working for you with something you didn't even try to, like, you didn't pay me to, like, help you, grow your brick and mortar business.
Well, I definitely feel like I get the help that I need. Like, I don't feel like I'm just being plugged into some generic program, even though your program has a structure that everybody's looking at. I do feel like I have the help I need, and you give really personalized hands-on help. And I feel very confident in your system, and that is going to work, because I use like literally a fraction of it, and it's already blown up my brick and mortar business. So, I mean, and also I think what you offer for the price you offer it at is way better than anything else I found out there.
Right. And so this is from my clients. Like, you can watch all these again at your own time. I don't want to bore you with all the details. But
Judge,
again, this is Sarah.
judge
She's
on
the one
people.
that made $50,000 in 3 months.
Yeah.
Insane.
Mhm.
You can watch this at your own time.
Oh, I'll tell you.
And so, like, ultimately, like, not only does this work for me, but this works for my clients. And what's even cooler is they start with zero experience. They have no idea how to sell a coaching program. They have no idea how to sell. They have no idea how to run ads. And I teach them and work with them closely and train them so they can actually do this full time at scale. So if that sounds interesting to you, awesome. Book a call with me if you haven't already. But yeah, if you're serious and you're looking to actually make a difference in your coaching business and you actually are looking to jump on calls and close deals and make money and do this full time, this is your most realistic shot. Okay. And again, we guarantee results. We're going to book calls on your calendar. And if not, I'll give you your money back. Okay. And again, my goal is to make you 10K per month, right? And so if I don't do that in the first 3 months of us working together, I will work with you for free until I do, which is me guaranteeing and reassuring you that you're going to make way, way more money than what you pay me to learn all this stuff. And again, this took me 10 years to figure out. I'm going to teach you this within weeks and months, right? I'm going to save you so much time. And that's the most important thing. I wish I could get my 10 years of life back, right? Like the life expectancy is 75 years, right? I am now living my dream life, but I could have been living it 10 years ago. If I had the right information, I had someone to guide me through this process one-on-one. And actually, I could pick their brain. I could actually ask them questions. I could have them guide me through the process. I didn't have that. I had to do this through trial and error. But what I'm telling you is that you don't have to be that person. And so, yeah, time is far more valuable than money. Far more. And that's why I'm so big on coaching and mentorship. But anyway, yeah, if this sounds interesting to you, awesome. Now, I'm going to give you 10 lessons that I've learned over the last 10 years of me trying everything and failing that I wish I knew 10 years ago that would have saved me so much time. And I'm going to give those big 10 big lessons to you right now after this. So yeah, stick to the end. I'm going to give you some valuable tips that literally will save you a decade of your life.